It's time for the Not Your Mother's Goose News, just like the real news, except not terrible. Also not true, but whatever. Let's see what's happening. Eeyore's application to Optimist Club still in review. Lesser-known pied pianist performing at Hamlin Piano Bar. And our lead story from the world of doping, Great Pumpkin mired in PED scandal. Linus is reaching for his security blanket this morning, reeling from the shocking revelation that his idol, the Great Pumpkin, may not have been the hero once believed. 60 Minutes broke the news last night, unleashing a bombshell expose suggesting that the Great Pumpkin may be embroiled in a performance-enhancing drug scandal rivaling baseball's steroids era. Using hidden cameras, reporter Bill Whitaker obtained footage of the Great Pumpkin at a local Target store, purchasing 2 carts full of Miracle-Gro and a book on hydroponics. While the pumpkin declined an on-camera interview, a statement released by his attorney claimed the Miracle-Gro was a gift from Sesame Street's Captain Vegetable in an off-season Secret Santa exchange. The allegations are the latest in a long line of controversies surrounding the pumpkin, ranging from skipping Halloween meet and greets with fans to questions about his true ability to fly after he was spotted leaving David Copperfield's warehouse with a van full of equipment. Summer is here, and that means it's lawn care season. We've found the service that will help you, whether you want it to or not.
Hey you!
Me? What?
Yeah, you. The one running the dandelion factory over there. How's your yard?
My yard is just fine.
Actually, no. Save your breath and just call me. I'm Mary Mary. And while people think I'm just about silver bells and cockle shells, here at Contrary Yard Services, I'm here to help with all of your fairy tale landscaping needs. How does your garden grow?
My garden grows just fine, thank you.
Does your beanstalk need pruning?
I don't have a beanstalk. I have a yard.
Doesn't matter. Call Contrary. We do everything. Roses in need of a paint job? We've got rollers that will finish the job in half the time.
Paint my roses? I don't paint my roses.
Also, you do have roses. If you happen to keep one in that creepy room of your west wing that's losing all its petals, our fertilizers and feeds can extend your chance of living happily ever after.
I'm already married, so I'm already living happily ever after like all married couples.
Sure, ma'am, whatever you say. Believe me, you've got more than just weed problems.
And like I said, I don't have weed problems.
Doesn't matter. Call Contrary. Weeds literally scream out loud when they see us coming. At least they did when we did that work in Ursula's garden. I've never seen weeds like those. Weird job.
Now that I believe. I'm really not at all interested.
Well, thanks for hiring us. You'll be happy. Remember, whether you're Thumbelina caring for your lily pad or maybe Mother Gothel singing to that creepy flower, we'll get your plants all in a row. We're right around the mulberry bush. Tell your friends to call Contrary today.
You've heard both of those voices before. That was Mrs. Coyman and Mrs. Darrow, my high school English teachers. When I found out that Mrs. Darrow was headed out west to visit Mrs. Coyman, I knew I had to get them to put their vocal talents together for the show if I could possibly talk them into it. I am most appreciative of the effort they put into that. They ran into some technical issues, and it took about 2 hours to get a good recording of 2 minutes of audio. I'm also appreciative in light of the fact that I pretty much tortured both of them in class for a substantial period of time in high school, but that's another story. Speaking of other stories, though, we should get back to the news. Homer Simpson named new host of Tic-Tac-Toe. Winnie from Hocus Pocus, newest Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts. And from our Medical Legal Bureau, Jumping Monkey sues Serta. The parents of a local monkey named Graham have filed a lawsuit against the Serta Mattress Company this morning, asserting that their son sustained a concussion after his perfect sleeper catapulted him off during a recent bed-jumping session. A spokesperson for Serta did not seem fazed by the result, telling reporters that the claim was meritless and that, quote, defending this one will be more fun than a barrel of, well, you get my drift. Serta's lawyers blamed Graham, claiming the incident was part of a series that began with at least 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed, despite it being rated for no more than 3 jumpers at a time. Despite its popularity, doctors continue to warn that bed jumping is not a safe activity for monkeys. Local doctor Greg Hall, who receives hundreds of calls from primate mothers each year, commented, "How many times do I have to tell you? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." He did, however, recommend that parents of jumpers purchase a multi-use punch card for his hotline, where after 4 calls for bumped heads, the 5th little monkey is free.